Worked with our departmental chairs in each of the surgical departments. We asked them to pick 1 to 2 patients who they could try to defer that they didn't think would adversely affect that person's long-term health.
Doctors are trying to reschedule those surgeries within the next couple of weeks, but it all depends on the COVID numbers in the coming days.
Several COVID-19 vaccines are nearing a trial phase. On Monday, we told you pharmaceutical company Pfizer has claimed its vaccine is 90% effective. KCTV5's Nathan Vickers looks at local efforts to test those treatments.
Local doctors believe the announcement of a Pfizer vaccine trial provides a glimmer of hope, but they caution that it'll take months before everyone can access it. Until then, the country faces a dire situation. Pfizer's vaccine is still in clinical trials, awaiting FDA approval and authorization for emergency use. Its effectiveness and early availability represent good news in difficult times.
We continue to receive good news on the vaccine front. Earlier this week, Pfizer announced that its COVID-19 vaccine candidate achieved success.
In Kansas City, doctors from the University of Kansas Health System and Children's Mercy Hospital are testing a similar AstraZeneca product with the help of a mobile unit.
Lets us go wherever we need to be.
They say an important part of developing a vaccine is reaching underserved communities.
If we don't study this vaccine in these populations, we will not know if we can use this vaccine in these populations when we're trying to roll out the vaccine to the public.
KCTV5 also joined a Truman Medical Center conference today explaining types of immunizations and their effectiveness. Early results from several companies show promise, but the process of completing clinical trials and manufacturing the necessary volume will take time.
It is likely going to be spring of 2021 before we will have any semblance of vaccine immunity. So I would say we are in dire straits at this point.
Even then, nearly half of Americans report that they would not yet accept a COVID vaccine, meaning it may be even longer until the nation reaches herd immunity and life returns to normal.
I want you to remember that we are living in a world right now of a world without a vaccine. And 2-3 years from now, when we have this vaccine and people go back to normal, they're going to forget what it looked like to live in a world without a vaccine.
The doctors we spoke with urged people to keep wearing their masks and practicing strict social distancing through the winter and spring. In Kansas City, Nathan Vickers, KCTV5 News.